Sometimes I'm worried, I think about what I would say if someone came up to me and they were like, aren't you the guy from the... And I would be like, oh no, I'm just like you, I'm just a normal person, let's just go about our days. Hasn't happened, but it might. Hey, puppy. It's a lot more complicated than people want it to be. People think that runway models just walk down the runway. No, that's the way we'll go. There's work, there's thought, there's a lot of passion and body aching. Oh, this is it. My name is Joseph R. Winnamacher, and I am the model for the walk sign. Got it? I do take it seriously. Yeah. Some of your favorite actors have actually been walk sign guys. Al Pacino. What I do gives people permission. Go ahead. It's okay. Sometimes that's all you need to get you where you're meant to be. I shot a local commercial in this house, and it was... Can we cut? Can we actually cut? Can we cut right now? Because they cut my freaking arm off, Meagan. The lights on the arm are off. So if Brad Pitt showed up to set and they took a machete and they cut his arm off, would you tell him not to freak out?
The thing about being Joseph's agent is that Joseph is so awful. He's awful.
Tell me that you'll fix it, or I'm going to spike my phone into the ground right now.
That's not a punishment for me, Joseph. That really only affects you.
Tell me you'll fix it.
I'm not going to go to every street corner.
Sorry, did we say to cut?
The residual structure is actually really fascinating because just about every city in America has a walk sign, and it increases depending on the density of each location. So
there's some debate in the community about the position of the head because it's a circle. So the guy before me, he was forward. But I prefer a little...
I think it's forward.
Hey, Harry, buddy. Could you not talk right now? Thank you. Some smoothies would be awesome.
3 years of conservatory acting training, voice lessons, 6 months of Suzuki in Japan, powerlifting, ballet, and UCB 101. No, I know anyone can do this. Of course anyone can. It's posing. But you have to ask yourself, why doesn't everyone? Gotta have heart.
I put out an ad in Backstage, 2 pages, centerfold. And Harry responded. No, just Harry.
You get to a place in your career where it's do I want to keep doing procedural dramas? Oh, hey, I saw you as the lab tech on Person of Interest. Or hey, good job, bartender from CSI Cyber. I saw you as the florist in NCIS New Orleans. What kind of legacy is that? So I have a daytime Emmy. You want it?
Relax. Relax! The hardest part about pursuing your dreams is that eventually your dreams start to take shape. And if you don't like your shape, it's too bad. That's your shape. Just have to. And I didn't like my shape. I tried to pretend my shape was a different shape. Just have to. But 5 years ago, out of the blue, my manager at the time, God rest his soul, calls me and says, do you want to go to this big cattle call audition? And I almost said no because I could not handle another rejection. But then I heard this voice, and it comes in my head and it goes, just go, man. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. And I didn't book it, I botched it pretty bad. But a week later, I got this job. So I think that the voice was just a little premature.
Innovation.
I don't understand.
No more this. It's old news.
You're not gonna do the pose.
Times are changing, bro. We need to keep up.
No, I mean, how is anybody gonna know what they're supposed to do?
They would infer.
They can't infer. They need you to tell them what they're supposed to do.
And I could do that by doing something like this.
That's insane.
What do you mean?
I mean, you can add a variation if you'd like. You can.
Like get down lower so it's more athletic?
No. No.
Okay. Something like this.
No. No. You're garbage. That's garbage. That's garbage. I'm sorry. I lost my temper. It was too much. And I apologize.
Apology accepted.
Talk to me.
I have huge, exciting news.
Lorimer Street. They're fixing it. They're fixing it.
No,
Meagan. This is.
No, Joseph, no. You have an audition.
For what? For like the men at work sign or
What?
pedestrian
No,
crossing?
Joseph, no. An audition for Subway. Like the sandwiches.
Oh.
Yeah, they saw your reel from like I don't know, like a decade ago, and they think you'd be a great spokesperson for like their.
Yeah, I gotta go. I wouldn't say I let it define me. I would say it defines me.
In and out. There you go. Just breathe, man. Do you want a water?
No, I just want to not die.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job of that. You want to move around a little bit? Want to do some poses? One of the traps of this job, or any job when you're in the spotlight for that matter, is that when you see yourself on every street corner, every day, all the time. Okay, hey, come on. We're having a moment. What that does to the brain. Okay, remember when I was on Hawaii 5-0?
You were on Hawaii 5-0?
Yeah, I had an 8-episode arc, but arc is generous. But I was basically doing the same thing every time. I was just serving Scott Conn ice cream. We would like improvise back and forth a little bit. I would make quips about his hair or how he's not actually that short in person. But anyway, I was at Crafty one day talking to Daniel Day Kim, and I looked at him and I was like, Danny, I don't think I can do this anymore. And he put his hand on my shoulder and he looks at me with those eyes. And he says, Barry, he didn't even know my name. He says, there's always something else.
What are you trying to say?
Have you ever thought that maybe you were more than this? I fucked up.
Walk, don't walk. Walk, don't walk. Walk, don't walk. That is me.
It's just an audition.
Oh, and you're a hack.
What?
Yeah, you think that people want a walk sign that changes poses?
Maybe.
No, they don't. They want what's familiar. They want to be told what to do. They want me, not you, you washed up has-been.
I think you're being mean and hurtful and you don't want to be.
Oh, I can be anything I want, Harry.
Exactly.
No, that is not what I'm talking
You're
about.
an actor, Joe. That's what you are. And this isn't acting. No, it's not. This is posing. This is this. You want me to see me be you? Bang. Again? Bang. See, I can do it. Bang. I even did one in the middle of a sentence. And you have an audition for a national commercial based on footage you did from years ago. So you know what you need to do? You need to sack up, Buttercup, and do your job.
Oh, where are you going?
Rehearsal.
For what?
Hamilton! I got King George! Whatever, man.
Coming back tomorrow.
Of course!
I meditate. Do you meditate? I do this kind that's all about seeing exactly where you are. And so I'm doing it last night, and what you do is like check in with your head, and check in with your shoulders, and check in with your chest, and check in with your knees. And I'm doing it, and I'm like feeling like an idiot for some reason. I'm feeling like total. And so I look down, and I see that I'm just clenching everything. Like my fists are like balls. And then this voice comes in my head, and it says, let go. It's okay. Just this voice telling me to relax. And then I realize it's my voice. And then I realize it was always my voice.